Hi, we are Group D. We will talk about future possibility of remote delivery with drone technology. Because of the influence of COVID-19, currently a request to not go outside had been made. Therefore, the demand for food delivery service has been increased. We would like to investigate the future of food delivery, especially for the remote island. It is very difficult to transport food supplies to remote islands, so we will consider whether drone technology can be used to transport food.
Next, I'll talk about the food at remote island. I'm sure many people have used food delivery at least once. Of course, I have used grocery delivery too. It's convenient and delicious like pizza delivery and so on. But people who live on remote islands can take advantage of pizza and food delivery like we do, of course. Let's take a look at how they get their food on the remote island. On one remote island, ship carrying food can only operate a few days a month during typhoons, rough seas in winter. Therefore, they are unable to get food or even dairy commodities. Securing the meaning of transporting dairy commodities and other items has become a major issue. For example, there are only 4 ferries a day between Ishigaki Island and Taketomi Island. There are no supermarkets on Taketomi Island, so it is not easy to get grocery delivery in the city. Therefore, food deliveries by drones that are not affected by the state of the sea are currently being considered. There are several possible benefits of using drones for food delivery. First, we can, we, uh, we can have a stable supply of food. Secondly, people living on remote islands can get food when they want it delivered. Lastly, unmanned flights would reduce transportation costs. This is the current and food of food procurement in remote islands and the use of drones.
Okay, I'm Hao Tingwan, and here I want to talk about the drone from the future next. So Rakuten Drone, a drone delivery service, had been the first in Japan to deliver a remote island on July 4th, 2019. On Saru Island, which is the only uninhabited island in Tokyo, they designed a drone system to make delivery the food from Seiyu Living Yokosuka, which is located on the opposite shore of Saru Island. There are approximately 400 products, including fresh food and drinks. And here I got a video about the delivery. So let's see about. Yeah, it's from the RNN, the Rakuten official. And this video shows the first Rakuten drone delivery test in Iwate Prefecture. Although this is not a video about the remote island delivery, it can show the process about remote delivery. And from this map, we can see it's actually can carry in a long distance nowadays.
This particular town has the highest proportion of LD residents with limited access to shopping being left isolated by typhoon damage, and it is also in a region where communities have been left isolated by typhoon damage in the past. Through initiatives such as this, Rakuten aims to realize the next generation through initiatives such as this.
Yeah, and from this part, we can see it's such a bad weather, but the drone delivery system can deliver it without any problem. So I would like to say we can rely on this delivery system nowadays and in the later future. Yeah, and the video is end. Back to our poster. Yeah, and such a high quality delivery system, it's only costs 500 yen a time, and the load capacity is up to 5 kilograms. We can say from this number, it can carry a lot of things. Yeah, and on another experiment, on September 26, 2019, ANA held an experiment with drones for delivering food from remote island. The experiment was in Nagasaki, which contains 11 inhabited islands and 52 uninhabited islands. They let the residents on Aka Island ordering bento, sushi, and other food from Fukui Island, then deliver it by drone. From this part, we can talk about that the speed of drone is quite high, so we can rely them to delivery like bento, pizza, and a lot of things that we need a short time to delivery. And currently, drone delivery is in the experimental stage and require human support. But in the future, drone delivery will be delivered unmanned. That's the end of my part. Thank you.
We've talked about the current state of drones. In this next topic, we'll talk about calculating the power of drones and whether it's possible to fly to remote islands. One of the most remote islands in Japan is Shodo Island in Kagawa Prefecture. Shodo Island doesn't have a McDonald's or a pizza delivery service shop. As shown in Figure 3, the residents of Shodo Island lament the lack of McDonald's and food delivery. Residents of this island should want to eat fast food and pizza. However, it is too costly to build a restaurant on Shodo Island. Therefore, it would be ideal to use drones to deliver the food to the Shodo Island. Figure 4 shows the location of Shodo Island. Look at Figure 5. To take an example of a house in Shodo Island, Pizza Royal Hut Yashima Store, McDonald's, number 11, Shido. In mainland Shikoku is the closest store to the house. The distance from the house to Pizza Hut is 19.5 kilometers and the distance to McDonald's is 70.8 kilometers. The distance from the shop to the house and back is about 40 kilometers. Look at the drone in Figure 6. This drone is the PD-6AW2 Basic, developed by an American industrial drone company. This drone can carry an 8-kilogram load, has a top speed of 70 kilometers per hour, the maximum flight time of 30 minutes, and the onboard battery is 32,000 mAh. So let's calculate whether this American-made drone can deliver food and drink to Shodo Island. If we assume that the round trip to a house in Shodo Island is 40 kilometers and the average speed is 40 kilometers per hour, it must fly for 60 minutes. This drone's the maximum flight time is 30 minutes, so it will need twice power. This drone is not yet capable of flying to short island. The solution is to increase the number of batteries. We thought about the Anchor mobile battery recommended by Amazon's Choice, shown in Figure 7. This mobile battery has 20,000 mAh of power. By adding 2 more of these, we can calculate. The result is a total of 72,000 mAh of battery power, with about 7 kg of luggage on board. It will be able to fly for 67 minutes. This will allow us to deliver pizza and McDonald's to houses in Short Island. The results of this calculation show that we can deliver not only to Short Island but also within 40 kilometers round trip.
Securing transportation for daily commodities and other items has become a major issue on remote islands, where drones are used to deliver food to ensure a steady supply of food. Get food when you want to eat delivered and keep transportation costs down. It can be done. Currently, drone delivery is in the experiment stage and requires human support. But in the future, unmanned delivery is possible. There are many problems with unmanned transport by drones, including distance, shorter flight time, and safety. But in the future, the use of drones will allow for the procurement of food on remote islands and in underpopulated areas. That brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.